Mental illness is a serious issue. With 1/3 of the Hillsdale County teens population identifying with at least one major symptom of depression, and only about 20% of those teens ever seeking and receiving help, our mission is to improve that 20% for all.
Mental illness is an imbalance of chemicals in the brain that affects a person's everyday life. 1 in 4 people are affected with a mental illness. And on top of that, people with mental illnesses are more likely to be physically and emotionally abused, as well as being discriminated against. Right after accidents, suicide is the leading cause of teenage death. Last year, Lifeways took in about 9,700 people. Out of that big number, 1,000 of them were children. Lifeways then later conducted a survey about satisfaction. 188 people took this survey, and 96% of them said they were treated with dignity and respect.
And so, we conducted our own survey to see how Hillsdale County views mental illnesses. 188 people took our survey, and 92% of those people said that either them or a loved one has suffered from a mental illness. As you can see, depression is the most common mental illness throughout the county. The most worrisome result was that over 58% of people don't even know that Lifeways exists.
Now on to Lifeways itself.
Lifeways is a mental health institute located in both Jackson and Hillsdale counties. We provide counseling for people with a severe mental illness, substance abuse disorder, intellectual or developmental abuse disorder. The employees of Lifeways are essential for completing this goal.
Over the past 2 weeks, we have come to know and understand Lifeways' goals. This includes their mission, their vision, and their values. Lifeways' mission is to inspire hope and to promote life-changing recovery. Their vision is to fully implement healthcare networks throughout the community that support individuals in our community to reach their full potential. Lifeways values exceptional service, integrity, strategic partnerships, person-centered care, and compassion. SWOT is an acronym standing for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of a business. For example, one of Lifeways' strengths is that they offer a variety of services through them. One of their weaknesses is that they're having trouble getting into high schools and connecting with teens. An opportunity that they have is by having an iChallengeU team come in. They have a new and creative perspective on how to reach those teens and let them know where they can seek help if they need it. One of their threats is that they only accept a few insurance plans.
And now, on to advertising.
Have you ever seen an ad that catches your eye while you're on the internet? Maybe you've clicked on one. I've accidentally done it. But here's a better question. Did you know that about 2% of all clicks in a month are made on advertisements? I know it may not sound like a lot, but that's roughly 360,000 clicks. Not so small of a number now, is it?
Creating a Lifeways Instagram page is both a creative way to advertise for Lifeways and to connect with teens. We chose Instagram because teens described it as the second leading choice for our social media. Here are a few examples of what we've done with the page. As you can see, there's a picture of a hallway which is located in the Hillsdale Lifeways, and there's a quote that says, "I was alone in a dark hallway when you took me by the hand and led me through the door of hope."
According to eMarketer, 65% of teens are on Facebook daily. Another great way to help Lifeways advertise is by boosting Facebook posts. Boosting a Facebook post means that the post will appear on a person's timeline just as if their friend's post will. It's also relatively cheap, being compared to billboards. For about 4 weeks, a billboard will cost anywhere around $300 to $500, whereas boosting a Facebook post for a month will cost roughly around $200, depending on how many people you want it to reach. It's also a great idea because you can target a specific age group.
YouTube, a video sharing website that most teens can't go a day without, myself included. Now, most advertisements pop up before a video and they're kind of boring. But if I were a teen with depression and I saw an advertisement that offered help, I would sit down and watch that video and take a look into it.
We've also created a poster for Lifeways to use. This poster can be hung up in schools around local businesses. Purpose of this poster is so people will get to know Lifeways, and they'll be able to know how to contact them, and they'll know where to find information on upcoming events.
Peer-to-peer interaction when talking about mental illness is essential. Having a teen advocate for Lifeways is a creative way to get teens comfortable with connecting with Lifeways and seeking professional help.
Social media is a great option, but if we want to reach teens, we need more than a couple of websites. Our next set of ideas is going to help Lifeways reach out to more teens than they thought possible.
Lifeways has already tried hosting community events, but because of the lack of people that actually know about them, the turnout has been very slim. We believe that by having events every month, we'll be able to keep people engaged. The purpose of these events is to raise awareness of mental illnesses and to get Lifeways out into the community. We believe by having these monthly events, we'll be able to reach more teens as well, and that's our main goal.
As you can see above, we have made a monthly schedule. Each month has a different awareness, which brings a different event. Yes, these events are fun, and you might be wondering, what do they have to do with mental illness? But this is an important way to get Lifeways connected with teens in our communities. At each event, Lifeways will be able to make an announcement to try to vocally connect with teens too. We will host these events at Pittsburgh, Reading, Hillsdale, and Jonesville High Schools, as well as Memorial Park in Hillsdale. For more information on events and months, go to pages 3, 4, and 5 in the business plan.
So in conclusion, we believe that by having community events around schools, we'll be able to draw in more teens. And by involving the community, we'll be able to spread more awareness towards mental illnesses. The new and different ways of advertising for Lifeways will help them be more known to the public, as well as reduce stigma around mental illnesses. And with that, we leave you with a video that we have created to show you how serious mental illnesses really are.
Please, help us help Lifeways. We've brought supplies located at the corner or outside the corner of the room, and help us pass on the message. Thank you. Have a great day.
That was all you guys in the video, right?
Yes.
When you guys took this to Lifeways, how many of those ideas have they already tried? Which ones did they like the most? Which ones would they like to implement?
They have already tried community events, but like I said before, not a whole lot of people know about Lifeways, so it was hard for them to get more people involved. And they have us coming to their board meeting in a couple weeks to help to present to the board because they want to try some of these ideas to help get more people involved. And they really liked our teen advocates idea in chat room, so they ended up changing our entire presentation yesterday to help present. They thought we should present that to you guys as well, because they thought it was an amazing idea.
With people not knowing about the events, that's why we turned it into monthly, so it was a thing they were constantly knowing about, knowing it was every month. And that's where the advertising comes in too. We get teens to share it more and make it fun.
With the monthly programs that are being presented, does Lifeways have a current person on staff to do the promotion development?
Yeah, they do. They have an advertising staff. And we have actually contacted the schools that we plan to host these events at and the superintendents, and they're all on board, and they look forward to working with Lifeways.
Nice job. Do you have any type of contingency plan? Say for the community events, say if there's very low attendance at the first 1, 2, or 3 events, what would you do?
It's pretty common for something new to the community not to have a huge turnout the first couple of tries. So if you do it 5, 6 times in a row and they continue to do that, then you would have to rethink the plan. But until then, I would recommend keep doing the events.
And with it being different events each month, so they may not like a certain event that month. It could change, and they could like, say, the movies the next month. So hopefully that will help out a lot too.
Good job, good job. How did they go about, or have they gone about doing any surveys before to see about awareness of Lifeways?
They did do a survey last year. Some of our statistics was from them when Jennifer was talking about how many people they served, but only, I think it was less than 100 people took that survey.
And then how did you go about doing the survey that you did?
I made the survey in SurveyMonkey, and then we shared it all on our Facebooks, and then some of our parents even shared it off of us, and then friends and stuff, so.
Nice job. My question would be on, you focus mostly on teens, and obviously mental illness affects everybody. Did you have any ideas on being able to connect with others or in the area, or did you just kind of want to focus on teens?
We were kind of hoping that the community events would bring in adults as well as teens, so that we could help everybody, not just the teens, even though that was our main goal.
They're not really they have a lot more adults that come to them for help and stuff like that. So that's why our main focus was more on the teens, because not very many teens are going out and seeking help.